Hello guys, LF5 here, and today I'm going to install Windows 2000 on a Core 2 Duo based lap. Yes, it's not a laptop, it's a lap. The reason why it's a lap is because the screen was broken before. Yeah, I recorded a video ages ago about how broken the screen was. Anyway, let's get started. For this, I am using Ventoy. I think Ventoy is a good option. I'm pretty sure Ventoy works with Windows 2000. I'm not too sure. I think the last time I tried it, it blue screened on me. But if it doesn't work, I'll try Rufus. So I am using Win setup from USB, and now I have a 500 gigabyte SSD inside of it, which is empty. It doesn't have a partition in it. So I'm gonna just let this go, and then once it's done recognizing the disk, I can use it. Let's create a new partition. It is not 2 terabytes. I don't know why it says that. I'm feeling kind of special. How about 16 gigs? Alright. Let's do this. And now it is installing. Nice. Alright, so it's now installing to the SSD. Alright, so I didn't really watch it restart. I was just watching something. And we have the Pentium, and we have the Core 2 Duo running Windows 2000 natively. That's awesome. I'm gonna let it do this now. Alright, I can set things up now. LF5. Oh wait, do I have caps lock on? Okay, I don't. Core 2 Duo Win 2K. Oh yeah, the battery in this computer, the RTC battery in this computer is dead. I'm gonna have to set it manually. If I can do that. It's August 16, 2025, and then leave it as 10:53. No idea what it is. And the Eastern time. Then it installs networking components. Then it installs other components. So give that a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, that's Windows 2000 for you. And we're done. We got Windows 2000 on this baby. Unfortunately, there are no graphics drivers, so the only resolution I can pick is 640 by 480, or this. Yeah, 800 by 600 too. But so far, this is plain Windows 2000, so this is nothing big. Alright, got a Wi-Fi driver. Going to try and install it. I think it might work. Nothing seems to happen. Guess I'll just install it manually then. Huh. Alright, so I got drivers from a site I know, and so far, just installed it. Alright, now let me see. Yes, it works! Now we finally got the Ethernet driver installed. We can access Google now. Nice. What is 4 plus 4? 8. Nice. So for now, I'm gonna run legacy update and let it run because we need some updates. Alright, so I'm downloading my driver from this site. I think it might work. Next thing I'm gonna get 7-zip so I can open the file. Okay, since the internet was not working correctly for me, I had to download 7-zip through my computer. Alright, so it appears I installed the wrong thing. I gotta see where this is. Setup's right there. Okay. Oh, it recognizes the driver already. Yo, it's crazy that it already recognized the driver. I have no idea what that was, but it installed the drivers. So I guess I'll let this restart. And we see the color in glory. Nice stuff. And yes, it's still complaining about network driver. I already have that installed. I already got that taken care of. But most importantly, this. That right there, some good pixels. So I know that Internet Explorer is not going to get me anywhere else, so I'm going to have to install Chameleon 74 for now. Alright, so I have a lot of stuff here, including Chameleon. So I have a couple of things here, a couple more things. These two I have I'm gonna have to install. This one's for a dual core fix, which in this case I am running a Merom Core 2 Duo, which has 2 cores and 2 threads. So having this dual core patch would help system performance a lot. Spoiler alert, it didn't. It doesn't take more than just a registry, so I'll just restart. And I guess systematically the performance didn't dramatically increase. Let's go get the extended kernel installed right now. Alright, so install the extended kernel through here. Would I like to... Yes, I'm gonna install it even when they're already installed. Thanks to legacy update. Extraction complete. Reboot is required. Then I believe it reboots. Or I'm wrong. Restart, because it didn't do it on its own. Don't get mad when I say this, but I haven't even installed the sound driver yet, so everything will just Yeah, I haven't even installed it yet. This is one of the things I didn't even care about when I went into this. I just thought, okay, maybe that driver is not the priority here. I'll just leave it for later. Alright, so I did a lot of updates off camera, and now I have the extended kernel option showing, which means that I'm doing it now. I don't know what I was doing earlier, but I guess I wasn't doing it right. So I guess I'll just execute, which I think means install. Well, I'm actually getting it now. Let's go. Alright, finish. Let's restart. This thing is even quieter now that I don't have to deal with the hard drive that was inside it. This thing was really slow on Windows 8. There you go. Yeah, this is the old hard drive that was in it. I'm not replacing it entirely. I'm just putting this Windows 2000 on SSD. I know Windows 2000 doesn't natively support SSDs, but I know they natively, well, somewhat natively supports SATA. Or if it doesn't, then it's a miracle it works here without any additional drivers. Okay, so it's complaining about NGen. Okay, it still works either way. Nice. And guess what? One of the versions for Kmelion, I forgot what this version is. Pretty sure that it was not running on Windows 2000 though. This is Kmelion 7.6.5. It is a new version of Kmelion that doesn't even run on Windows 2000. So I could do something like, what is my browser? My browser. And yes, I am missing a key. And it shows me that I'm running Kmelion 7.6.5 on Windows 2000. And as you may notice, I upped the resolution of the screen resolution, and I will install MyPal on this browser. And I'll let this go for a little time. Alright, so for whatever reason, it does not want to download MyPal 68. It says it could not be saved because the source file could not be read. Try again later or contact the server administrator. So I'm gonna just download the latest one, which is probably 71, I believe. Yeah, it has a later version, so I'm gonna just try it from there. Alright, how about MyPal 68? No. I will have to go to its folder. Alright, so I got a little farther with the MyPal 68. Instead it just gives me a program error. I thought it was gonna give me a little bit more, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna see if this browser works. It works straight off right away. Oh, nice. It's redirecting me to MSFN. Honestly, it was the biggest thing that this runs off Chromium 69 and it just crashed. It doesn't want to run back again. Oh my god. This actually runs now. This is so awesome. But it is so buggy. In fact, I don't think I can, I'm hoping, I'm wishing I can actually, see. What browser is this? And it takes a little time. Here's the Windows 2000 page, although it can't load images because of whatever the shenanigans with certifications going on. And yes, it can run YouTube videos. It can play YouTube videos, but I don't have any audio because I didn't install the audio drivers yet. That's something I need to get working soon. Alright, new update I guess. So apparently it doesn't want to open anymore. Don't know what I did, but I apparently did nothing. So I decided to get another browser. Which is literally Chromium 87. So this is basically mini browser. Somehow this works. Not well though. Let's see though. Alright, so I had to run it in single process mode through a shortcut just for it to work properly. So far it's actually loading stuff. Alright, so thankfully there was no fuss when I wanted to download a driver, so.
For context, this browser crashed on me every time I wanted to do something.
Sigmatel audio. I have no idea if these are the correct audio drivers, but I'm hoping they work. Where did MyPal come from? Okay, did it just install? I don't get it. Alright, so I decided to rerun the installation. I was unsure if it installed or not, so okay, for whatever reason it's asking for MyPal setup, so I might as well just do that then. And it just poofed again. I don't know where it went. Looks like I meet again. I rebooted my computer this time. Now I guess it just came back. Yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I won't be getting any audio drivers to work on this. Apparently it's difficult to get it working on Windows XP back in the day. I'm assuming it's difficult on here too. So I finally got New Moon. The YouTube website works, as well as video playback. That works as well, as you can tell right down there. This actually works. Seems like almost everything is functional. I'm gonna do a HTML5 test right here. How well does your support support HTML5. 448 out of 555 points. So it doesn't support almost everything, but it supports a lot of instructions for what's supposed to be New Moon that runs on Windows 2000. So this is the latest version, and this is awesome. I like how this is going so far. I can even run Discord, which is unexpected for an operating system this ancient. Though I do not recommend anybody log into their accounts on something this ancient of an operating system from 2000 without any security updates, of course. And even you can load the Windows 2000 subreddit right here. And yes, using 4 gigabytes on Windows XP, Windows. And yes, you can use 4 gigabytes of RAM on Windows 2000. It's possible. One suggestion a friend had is to play Half-Life on the computer. Well, I don't have Half-Life, but I do have Half-Life 2. And I wonder if it runs on Windows 2000. And so for that, I decided to switch to a CRT monitor. This desktop looking a little bland, but I spiced it up a little bit. Yep. And give it a little bit of customization or personalization, as Windows calls it. I was kind of feeling this theme, had an idea for it. Alright, now let's get on to Half-Life. Without further ado, let's play some Half-Life 2. Okay, so I initially thought that it didn't support my USB drive, but here we are, I guess. It works now. I just had to put in a driver for it to work. Okay, so Half-Life 2 is refusing to run on Windows 2000, which is surprising, considering that Windows 2000 didn't even end support in 2004 when this game released. Maybe it could be Steam updates, who knows. Alright, so I grabbed the oldest version from Steam. Let's see if this runs. Does it not work also? Okay, so it doesn't work either. Okay, so I guess that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.